Welcome to School District 69's Workplace Bullying and Harassment presentation. The purpose of this is to ensure that all persons covered are aware of their duties regarding bullying and harassment, including sexual harassment. All persons working for the district or carrying out district business are covered by this policy. The workplace is defined as any location where district business takes place, including school settings, field trips, staff socials, training sessions, and travel. Bullying or harassment in the workplace can be defined as verbal aggression or insults, vandalizing someone's personal belongings, spreading gossip or rumors, physical or verbal threats including gestures, any real or implied action of a sexual nature which makes the recipient uncomfortable, see our handout for more details, and cyberbullying. If bullying or harassment occurs, then the event must be reported within a 6-month period of the incident, or it may not be investigated. There may be some exceptions to this rule depending on the circumstances of the complaint. A person may choose to withdraw the complaint at any time, but the district may be obliged to continue the investigation into the matter and take whatever action it deems appropriate. All persons covered by this procedure are responsible for promoting a bullying and harassment-free working and learning environment. We have a responsibility to assist others who believe they are being bullied or harassed. We are encouraged to notify a supervisor or other resource person when we believe a colleague is being bullied or harassed. Employees who engage in bullying and harassment may be disciplined up to and including dismissal. All records will be kept confidential except where a disclosure is required. Any person involved, including witnesses, are to maintain strict confidentiality about the complaint. Step 1. Speak up. The complainant is advised to record details surrounding the incident or incidents and advise the respondent in person or in writing that the conduct in question must stop. This can be done in front of a resource person. Meeting details should be recorded by both parties. If the matter is resolved to the complainant's satisfaction, the matter is deemed to be resolved. The outcomes resulting from an informal resolution include mediation resulting in an agreement signed by both parties, off the record, no disciplinary actions have been taken, only parties involved are the complainant, the respondent, and a supervisor. If both members are BCTF members, the BCTF will not invoke notice of investigation. Step 2. The complainant may proceed to Step 2 if they don't feel comfortable speaking to the respondent, they aren't satisfied with the result of the initial contact, or if the action continues. The complainant will complete the bullying and harassment, including sexual harassment, form and submit it to the superintendent or designate. Continuing on, the respondent will be given written notice of the investigation and a copy of the form by the superintendent or designate. Both parties have a right to representation during any discussions or meetings and will be informed of this in writing. If the superintendent is involved, either as the complainant or respondent, the complaint shall be investigated by a third party agreed upon by the district and the union. Step 3. The investigation process. Investigation of the complaint by a trained and experienced investigator will take place. Evidence will be collected through separate complainant and respondent interviews, witness interviews, and other investigations. The investigation shall be completed within 10 working days unless otherwise agreed upon by the parties. Step 3. Continued. The investigator will keep comprehensive notes of all meetings. Both the complainant and respondent have the right to representation during any discussions or meetings. The investigator will advise the complainant and respondent in writing of the results of the investigation and any actions that may be taken in that matter. Specific detail of any disciplinary action will only be provided to the employee who is to be disciplined and his or her union rep, if appropriate. Outcomes arising from the investigation process include counseling, education on bullying and harassment, training or awareness sessions, a formal written apology, change of work assignment of either party, a verbal or written warning, and possible suspension or dismissal. If any disciplinary action is required, a copy of any disciplinary correspondence will be placed in the employee's personnel file. School District 69's new policy is published on the SD69 website. If you type in this link into your browser, you may access this policy. Further links to School District 69's policies on harassment, violence and intimidation, and bullying may be seen below.